Hey everyone, good morning. It's our first day up north now. We woke up really early and the lake was so foggy we couldn't even get out. You would not have been able to even know where you were driving in that fog. But we're gonna get the boat ready and get out musky fishing now. I'm gonna throw a combination of top water, bucktails, and glide baits early in the morning in the shallows. And as the day goes on, I'm gonna drop a little bit deeper into the 10-foot range, throw some rubber baits, see if these muskies are shallow and feeding like we think they are. Hopefully we get one in the bag today and we can celebrate. If not, that's musky fishing, but you can't catch them unless you get out there on the water, so let's go. The lake is looking beautiful this morning. Fog is moving out. Water is calm. I just saw some bluegills in the shallows, so I think the muskies are going to be shallow right along with them, eating them. Gotta get the boat ready now with this trolling motor and get on our way. Let's catch some fish. This is actually the very first boat I ever went fishing in my entire life. First time I got in this boat, usually our dock goes out like the letter L with a bench. My dad put me in this boat, he was here, and I was there. And as he was pulling away from the dock, I was screaming my head off because I was 3 years old. I'm sure it was pretty funny. But I fished in this boat my whole life, caught more personal best fish out of this boat than any other. You don't need expensive boats and gear to catch fish. So my wife and me just like to go on walks through the woods. This is the road I've been walking down every summer, spring, summer, my entire life. And I love it up here. You love it up here, babe?
Yep.
I know she does. She wanted to go for a walk before getting out musky fishing because we have a lot of deer up here. And it's absolutely beautiful. We're gonna get done with this walk pretty soon and get out on the lake. I know I keep saying that in this video, but we're just enjoying the company of our grandparents and trying to visit a little bit before we put some serious time in grinding for muskies, bass, walleyes. We're gonna be trying some new things this week, like jigging rapalas in deep water. That's normally an ice fishing lure, but we're gonna try to do it open water, like Al Linder. He's been tearing it up with those jigging rapalas. I got some other people up here lately. I've been catching them as well on that bait, so I'm gonna try it for the first time. The muskies are my main objective. I hope to bag. Oh, she just saw a deer.
You see her little ears?
Oh yeah, laying down in the grass. Right there you can see his little ears. Let me see if I can get him to get up. Oh, two of them. Just talking about you guys. You guys really hide in that brush, don't you? We got another one. Two of them right over here. Oh, that's a big doe. Hi guys. I love animals, man. I'm an animal lover.
Look at that, we have a big old wasp nest. Eek. I think it's abandoned, but I think it's pretty crazy looking.
You know, when you're up in the North Woods, you mean business about musky fishing. When you call your cottage the Musky Cottage, I think it's a sign that we need to get out. Boats ready, tackle box rods, reels, line, it's all ready. Let's go catch some fish.
Eagle.
Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. So we're pulling up to a spot right now that my wife caught a 44-inch musky in last year on a number 7 black and silver bucktail that I tied and made. We have a sunken island up over here that has a rock pile on top of it with fish-sized rocks and boulders. And along the sides of it, there's cabbage weeds. It's like a volcano. Really cool piece of structure. It's caught a lot of giant smallmouth, muskies, walleyes off of it, panfish. But I'm going to be working the shoreline first and then working my way out towards the sunken island. There's kind of drop-offs and little ravines. Then there's a second sunken island over here. So it's kind of like a small one, and a higher one drops off into 30 feet of water along their sides. Right now I'm using a Lee Lures flap tail made by Lee Talkin from Today's Angler. Probably my favorite Wisconsin fishing page on YouTube. And he calls it a lure so good it's practically cheating. He nicknamed it finesse topwater fishing because you work it really slow. It's got this blade that just clacks around in the back half of the bait. Looks like a black dildo. Here it is, coming in. I kind of got a bad glare on the water right now. Just working it slowly across the surface. My wife is going to be throwing a Weckerle X-Wrap in perch color, a black and white F9 floating Weckerle original, and an olive green and white Weckerle X-Wrap Shad series. The Shad Wrap, X-Wrap. Ooh, fish. Just came up right here. Yeah, that was a fish. Thought maybe it was that loon. I just saw a musky, guys. I know that was a musky. I'm gonna run a large size bulldog. Or not bulldog, swimming dog, sorry. And a custom walleye color. Last year I used the Bulldog Magnum Bulldog and moved 37 fish on the thing, but didn't get any of them to really grab it. I had a couple nippers.
Alright, so I'm starting in this spot with this X-Wrap here in perch pattern. I believe it used to have a different tail. Jason, I think, custom made this tail. Am I correct, Jason? For this bait here?
Nope. That was made by Jean-Claude Van Damme from Bloodsport.
Well, I guess it was made from Jean-Claude Van Damme from Bloodsport, and I'm going to give that a try and see what happens.
Oh! Oh! I just paused it, guys, and I just had a hit. I was just about to move. Oh God, my heart is racing right now. That was a hit. Why the hell did I not hook that? That was weird. It would like hit the bricks on me, man. Like just hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Can't even talk right now, I'm shaking. That was hard. Felt like a king salmon.
Oh, there she goes. Ah.
We just moved ourselves into this corner where my wife's 44-incher last year was caught. We named her Sonia because she fought harder than any muskie we've ever seen, and we're fans of the video game Mortal Kombat. Maybe I should try my fly rod back here. I brought my fly rod, guys. I know I shouldn't sway from musky fishing, but sometimes you have to switch it up sometimes. I have all week to throw for muskies, and I'm so shallow right now I could actually throw the fly rod. See, this fly I made right here is a streamer fly. I caught a bass on it yesterday on the way up. Oh! Holy crap! I just saw a huge bass. There was a 5-pounder, guys. I just saw a 5-pound largemouth. Where is he? Not after my lure, he just swam past the boat. I haven't seen a bass that big in a long time. It might have been bigger, actually. That thing was big. Oh, just had a nice follow. It looked like a smallmouth. There is rocks down there, eh? Do you see rocks? Yeah, I thought I saw rocks. I think that it looked brown colored. There he is. Oh, that was a bluegill, big bluegill. But sorry, I'm getting trigger happy over here after seeing that other fish. We don't catch anything shallow. We know they're deep. But we've just seen two bass now and some panfish. So there's some fish coming shallow, but at night they're definitely shallow. Oh no, I don't like that there's a loon here. I just got him on video opening his wings right next to the boat. Alright, I'm going back to the muskies because I'm afraid he's gonna eat my fly.
Oh, I just had a hit.
Really?
Yep. Pretty deep, actually, where I casted. No, it was pretty heavy. It was a musky. Could have been.
We had one bite today, folks, or I had one musky bite for sure, unless it was an absolute giant bass. Michelle had a bite. I had a smallmouth follow, I think. I think it was following, or it might have been swimming past, and I saw a largemouth. So far, I mean, if you can get one musky to bite, that's a good morning, so I'm not gonna complain. I know where there's a fish, I know where to come back to. The story goes, we're parked on the sunken island with 4 other boats, and we're sitting there fishing. Look at that! Oh my god! Right past boat docks, in between a swimming raft and shore. What a fucking idiot. All of a sudden a guy pulling a water skier uses our boat and the 4 other boats like they were parking cones, zigzagging in and out of them, and just laughing at us. Everyone's flipping them off. We're all screaming at them. I got him on video doing it. We called the DNR, but they don't ever do anything up here about it. Like, I've never once called the DNR and seen anything happen. So, I know they're underfunded and everything, but it's ridiculous when people are endangered and they don't do anything about it. So, and the police definitely can't do anything about it. They don't come out here in boats or do anything like that. So, nothing we could do about it. Alright guys, we just switched spots. I'm gonna sit here and catch a musky again. I'm using a crane bait. I'm on a spot right now that I've caught many muskies off of, many big bass, a couple larger walleyes in the 25-inch range when I was a kid. So I'm excited. My wife caught a muskie on the first cast of the morning once off of this spot. She caught it on a small black Joe Booter depth rider. Oh, what is it? Little baby bass. There you go, babe. There's a start. Start to the trip, right? I love going to all these little Northwoods towns up here. Eagle River, St. Germain, Minneapolis, Sainer, 3 lakes. They have cool flea markets, cool little stores and shops and restaurants, petting zoos, mini golf, go-karting, horseback riding, canoeing. My grandmother always says there's more to do in the city. No, there's not. Not at all. Not unless you're a drunk. One time I was trolling a Berkley Flicker Shad crankbait for bass and walleyes, pike, whatever would bite it. Caught a 43-inch musky on it on the first pass over this spot. Hey everyone, I have a musky on right now, trolling Berkley Flicker Shad crankbaits. It's fighting like a king salmon on this, well, this is my salmon rod. It's a 10-foot guide or Gander Mountain Angler Series rod. There he is right there. Whoa! Did you get that on video?
I did.
I'm only using 15-pound test line. I don't know how I'm going to land this fish. This is a nice fish though. Oh. Hopefully I don't lose it. He's been jumping a lot. And this is a dangerous thing right now because I don't have a good net. I'm gonna have to do this by hand, guys. Can you hold this?
Yep.
Took a shower. Alright. Gotta be careful. Can't put too much pressure on the line. He doesn't like this.
No.
If I lose him, I lose him. I don't care. I do and I don't because I see the fish, whatever. I gotta make sure me and the fish are safe. He's hooked pretty good and not... Oh, this is one of those DNR tagged ones.
Oh.
They're the clipped fins, remember?
Yeah. Stop video going.
Yep, look at that, folks. Musky on the Flicker Shad. Oh, musky. I hope that caught that. I just saw a musky. It wasn't big, it was like 35. Dude, I hope the camera caught it, guys. You don't ever really know what is being captured on camera because of glare. There's all sorts of variables and obstacles when you're filming. But I had a really deep follow and it was really quick from like a 35-inch fish. Could have been a big pike, but it looked like a musky. Alright, I'm gonna throw on the lure that I had all the follows on last year. I shortened the tail and we are gonna see if it works. There's no wrong way to work a rubber bait. You just rip it around, hope something comes up and smashes it. This bait at the very least lets you locate a musky because it's been so reliable in getting them to move. Last year, 37 follows, 28 of them I think were on this bait. I might have just had a bite. Oh, got one. Oh, I had one. Guys, I just had one. Oh man. I have weeds, but he pulled me down. I know I had one. Yeah, that felt like a thump. Set the hook and I felt something pound for a second and then gone, just like before. But this one was lighter. It wasn't like that hard. Hit the bricks like that other one did to me. Alright, we're gonna go try to catch some bass, walleyes, pike, anything that bites. Musky fishing was slow, but I had a bite and a follow, a definite follow. And so there's something brewing down there. My wife caught a bass or two, little ones, but can't pit the size. we're gonna go out, try some crankbaits, some finesse, see if we can really score a couple fish. My cousin's coming right now, and he's gonna stay for a few days. So we're gonna try to see if we can get something going here. I'm gonna start out with a Kevin Van Dam Strike King jerkbait, a natural perch pattern. Right now we're fishing a 10-foot spot over a weed flat that comes up into 5 feet of water. We have a couple rock piles over here. Drops off right in the middle of these buoys. We've caught some good fish off of this spot over the years.
Oh, something just whacked this. Oh, it was a smallmouth. I saw him. No, it was a big one. Whacked this.
Fishing with a Rapala number 7 ripping wrap in bluegill pattern. Seeing if catch a walleye, bass, musky, anything that hits this thing. I've caught all of the above on this lure in this lake. Oh, oh! Did you see that? Oh, right by the boat, guys. Just lost one. Got one. Oh yeah.
Oh crap. Yeah.
Are you serious? My GoPro wasn't even on?
Oh no.
What the Well, here's a big bass that I just didn't get on camera for some reason because my GoPro decided just to shut itself off. I've been having hits after hits on this rip and wrap. Might have found the technique. All right. You had your camera on? That's a nice bass.
That's really nice. It looks like he had a little scar on himself.
Huh.
Cool. I'll get a nice picture of you.
That's about a 3.5 pounder. Nice big mouth. All right, girl.
There it goes.
Fishing back on top of a sunken island. We're anchored on top of it. The fish the musky I just had bite this morning just hit a guy's topwater lure behind us.
That sounded like musky.
I had that same fish this morning come after my bait. Yeah. Looked like a 43. A pretty fat fish, but nothing too long. We've had more bass follow and hit fast-moving lures than we have finesse. I saw that. Oh, that was a fish. Bit me off. Got bit off on an Ed rig. Oh, there he is. Got a musky going here. I just saw one. Yep. Dude, are you serious on that lure? I think that might have been a pike, guys. It didn't look like it was large. It was only like this big. Could have been bass. My cousin Ryan, my wife and I are gonna get out nighttime musky and walleye fishing. I don't know how much we're gonna be filming, but when we get a fish on, we'll turn the lights on. We'll try to get it on film. We're gonna get out there, see what happens. Let's do this. All right. Oh, yeah, we got a little smallmouth bass. That's funny. Someone else. Oh, fat little bugger. Someone else caught this one before.
Yeah.
He's got a hole in his lip. He is the fattest little guy I've ever seen. Good job, babe. Caught that on that floating rip. Yeah, let's get him back. Good. Just take your time, take your time. But keep that rod up, keep that rod up. Yeah, that's a fish. Is it? Oh. We just had a muskie on, guys. And my wife just caught a smallmouth. And my cousin. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. Hey, that was your first muskie on. Got your heart pumping. Let's get another one. Well, tonight we had some action on muskies. We had 2 losses. My cousin Ryan lost the 2 first muskies he's ever hooked in his life in the dark on a cowgirl spinner. We know where those fish are located now, and we're gonna go back out tomorrow and try to get them. We had 6 encounters today. I've seen fish, but really lazy follows, but we had a couple bites, and we seen a guy get a topwater bite today, which I hope we caught that on video. But I'm really tired right now. I'm gonna hit the sack and be up in the morning to do it all over again. Take it easy.